The Fringe news with Reverend Jeff has been preempted for the night while I prepare and interview Bart Cutino from the Sierra Evidence Initiative. Join us as my guest co-host Christopher York and I, along with our producer Sahebi of RockNRoll Jihad, as we interview Bart on the fascinating Sierra Evidence thermal video of 3 possible Sasquatch observing humans in camp. This is an interview that you won't want to miss, as I ask Bart the hard questions and get the answers many of you have been asking for. Here's just a taste of the Sierra breakdown on the evidence by Prayer Breakdown's very own Phil Bowling. Your Operation Condor message of the night is, The Rock is on the wall. The Rock is on the wall. Be sure to join us at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time on www.thebigfootreport.com and use the click here to watch our live podcast button or see the description for the link. I'm Reverend Jeff, and may the Squatch be with you.
This thermal video was taken by Bart Cutino on August 25, 2012. It was taken with a FLIR H-series filmed with 19mm lens, 320 by 240 resolution, and in 2x zoom mode. Now, according to Bart, the recorder had some problems that had yet to be resolved by the factory at the time of the filming. This resulted in softer than usual imaging. The timestamp also shows 1 hour earlier than actual time. Regardless, the video is all that we have to go by, and at first blush appears to merely be another incident of blob squatches. What is seen on thermal and taken at face value is very much like any other video, but that's where the similarity ends, and where Bart Cutino's investigation began. Now, many of you who may have seen my breakdowns in the past know that I consider much in the way of looking at the claims, the sources, and the context in which it was made. In 99% of blob squatch videos, we have a situation where something is caught on video, thrown up onto YouTube without much explanation except maybe to ask the viewers what they think. In this case, however, Bart Cutino felt the need to investigate and document every facet of this case prior to releasing the video, and in January of this year he wrote me asking me to conduct a breakdown. In the weeks that followed, I was provided with names, witness statements, reenactment video with still shots, videos of the on-scene investigation, and graphs showing measurements and pertinent locations. I then interviewed witnesses on my own to confirm the facts of the incident. In the attempt to put this into context, we must first look at the subjects involved and their location at the time. We're talking about an hour-and-a-half time span, roughly between 1:30 and 3 a.m. During this time, Bart Cutino was filming from this location. Present with him during filming was another team member, Son Oyevong. There were 4 other members that were back at camp, 2 of which who were sound asleep. Michael Lawrence, who was in his truck across the road about here, and Justin Smia, who was sawing logs on a low cot next to the fire here. Also next to the fire and wide awake were Todd Hale and Sahebi. The subjects in the video were here. Bart's line of sight was here, placing the campfire to the left and downhill from the target area. What we see in the thermal are possibly 3 subjects in and around a wooded area about 100 yards from where Bart and Son are filming. After about 30 minutes of filming, a subject is clearly seen moving back and forth in a gap between trees. The most interesting view is when the subject steps from right to left through the gap. It appears that its leg extends outward and then it takes a definite step through the opening. Its speed of travel through the opening and the apparent step movement makes it pretty obvious to me that this is a bipedal subject.